I don't know why he didn't mind the entrance there on that bridge and then just went for the 5 o'clock expansion. Actually, he could have got in. Okay, there are cannons there protecting. I don't know if there were cannons, but there are now. But he still could have gotten a couple of kills. I don't know. It seems that Fantasy now realized that slowly but surely has to do something. Stargate is also up, so I'm expecting Arbiters to come out eventually. That nice observer, cool, sees everything, very nice there. So this will be very important right now for Fantasy to take down an expansion, because he's definitely down economically at the moment. He needs to take down this 8 o'clock expansion, for example, or the 5 o'clock expansion, if he wants to kind of crawl his way back into this game, kind of even it up economically. And now, very nice attack there on that bridge. A lot of zealots running in. Very nice play there. Very nice zealot bombs, supported by the goons. Very bulldoggy there from him. And he does, however, have to come back now. He's in a little bit of a weaker position now that the Terran is sieged up. He does, however, have High Templar finally in his army. So with a couple of good storms, he could repel Fantasy from here. Those were pretty nice storms. No storm on the tanks, though, as of yet. He does, however, still have 1 or 2 High Templars behind. So not one High Templar coming at the front. Not storming, though. Maybe he still doesn't have the energy necessary. Now finally being loaded into that shuttle. And Stork managing to repel this attack once again. And, oh, that's actually a shuttle a little bit earlier than you would have expected it. Already expecting the Arbiters there. Actually, I didn't even see an Arbiter Tribunal, so there may not be an Arbiter after all. Though it would be kind of logical of him to get it, I guess. Finally floating in his own expansion, but he has been at 2 bases less for quite a long time, and now a lot of zealots streaming in, and all these tanks are going to get really destroyed by these zealots. Very nice game there, but oh, managing nicely enough to kill them with didn't lose as much as I would have expected. I would have actually expected all the tanks to go down. Only a couple of them went down. Still, you have to feel that Stork has the advantage for now in this game. Templar there, but there was no storm, or at least I did not see any storm. I would have expected a storm drop indeed, but oh man, not storming there. A little bit careless maybe by Stork with all this multitasking going on. This science vessel has actually no purpose, nor do actually the Goliaths. I think he's expecting something different than what Stork is providing here, because he has Goliaths out, he has EMP with vessels out, but there are no Arbiters. There are just a ton of goons and zealots, so really Reach-like style, doesn't care for any top tier units, just going to man kill him with his zealots and his man goons. And now finally having established a better position, but on the other hand, I just missed this at the top right corner. This expansion had also been pushed away right now by Stork with his goons, so losing more and more right now. The economic battle, Fantasy, it's not looking very pretty for him. No Arbiter Tribunal as of yet, concentrating on normal units for now, and we'll try to clear this minefield here placed in order to come back and save. Will he be able to save this expansion? He does! He is actually able to save the 8 o'clock expansion. Man, how important is that? So Stork not losing any expansion, managing to disrupt mining at the top right, and Fantasy has to be running out of resources. I'm pretty sure that it's not looking very well for him. Defense matrix on that tank still going down. Simply way too many forces, so you see what macro can do for you. Even though he lost that initial expansion, that first next that he put up at the natural, Stork still managed to harass Fantasy throughout the game, and importantly enough, not get himself really badly harassed. That eventually now he has the economic edge, he has the macro edge, and he's pumping out a ton of zealots and of goons, and he's slowly overrunning his opponent. Finally something being produced. I'm not entirely sure what that is. I'm not really sure what he would be building, because I still don't see any Arbiter Tribunal. Finally, now a little bit of harassment, but this is, I guess, too little too late, because Fantasy should have taken care of not allowing Stork to expand all over the place throughout the game, and this is what he failed at. He didn't manage to do anything about the 8 o'clock, nothing about the 5 o'clock, and now there's even one at 3 o'clock for Stork. So, oh, storm dropping. Very nice storm drop there. This is pretty much the finishing move, coming from the front with a lot of man goons and man zealots and defense matrix on that tank. Won't do a lot though, because Stork has the resources, even if he loses now, to replenish his army and come in a couple of minutes and finish Fantasy off. I'm pretty sure about that. No zealots, unfortunately, for him anymore to run into the tanks, but attacking also at that expansion at 10 o'clock. And I think this has been it, guys. I think we're probably going to see GG pretty soon, because it's basically now, I guess if they're mined out, maybe like 4 bases versus 2 or something. And he's not even mining at the one at the top right, Fantasy. So yeah, there you see it. GG. Good game from Stork, and I guess it was mostly his strategy, the way he disrupted mining, and the way he himself defended very, very well, and did not allow any of his expansions to go down afterwards. I guess this was what brought him the victory in the end. Macroed up very nicely with a lot of zealots, with a lot of goons, and managed to take this first win in the set between them. So looking forward to set number 2. We'll be commentating on this right after this, so stay tuned, guys. Blade of Fire signing out. Thanks for watching.